fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome home, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never less, let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that light, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome home, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap, and you tune the great vibes. Let's get it. Let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey, yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin.
Great vibes on 10 for the win.
For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10.
Y'all get on in here, y'all. Let's go. Get in here, y'all. Let's get it. Great vibes on 10 for the win.
Heavy stones get lifted,
mindset free.
Great vibes flowing through
the
this
energy.
Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause
great vibes always here to make you laugh.
Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome home, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the track gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never less, let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Hit that light, rise above. No hate, just real talk again. Welcome home, great vibes on 10. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes
on 10 for the win.
Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap, and you tune the great vibes. Let's get it. Let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together.
Man, good to see y'all back on tonight, y'all. Listen, I know she's still live. I know that, y'all. I know she's still live. Okay. Again, I kind of just went in just for a second just to kind of listen. But I didn't want to, because I haven't heard it from the beginning. We're going to do that tonight. Okay. But some of the stuff that I heard, oh my goodness, it's probably about like 6 to 7 new stories unlocked. All right. So again, y'all, they still, still trying to, make their case over there. And, again, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all listen, we don't have anything to prove. Okay. Nothing to prove. The only thing I ask for y'all to do is just to stay focused. All right. Don't allow people to take away from the bigger goal here. Did I go in on Dustin on yesterday and today? I did. But that was light work. All right. I actually spared him. All right. And I'm just talking about social media wise, right? Because the stuff that he put out, I could easily like rip his ass apart. But again, I'm going to say this, Dustin, because I know who I am. I'm very content with myself. I'm a very secure man. Dustin, listen, for the sake of your platform, sir, please be careful when dealing with Tori and Shelly. The information that y'all brought up tonight, what the fuck do that prove? It would have been easier for you all to hear things from both sides, instead of one. All right. But I know that, she's a little hot topic. She got a lot of people fooled. And y'all pretty much hopped on that bandwagon. Right. And y'all investing too many emotions into this. The only time I get emotional is when I play that video of Shelly, the cycle that Shelly carried Tori through. That video breaks me every single time because I know Tori is in a mental place where she feel like she can't escape. The only person she can rely on is Shelly because she was trained that way. And again, when she speak out and say all this stuff, yes, it's funny to us. Hey, new stories unlocked. But we know that she's not mentally stable. All right. So again, we love Tori over here. We want her to, to get out of this situation and, start living life. Okay. Life is more than just, sitting behind a camera and just keep talking about things that, allegedly you went through. No, Tori's finna be 32 years old in a few weeks. When was the last time this young lady had a birthday where all of her family and friends were around the table singing happy birthday to you, Tori Outlaw? Some some things you just cannot recreate. You cannot get back. And Tori, for the last 16, 17 years, ma'am, you can't get back. So if you can hear the sound of my voice, Dustin, please reconsider what you're doing. I'm not telling you how to run your platform, even though you got my shit posted on your channel. And yes, I went in on your ass, all right? But again, I went in on the shit that your ass posted on social media. But again, out of me doing all of that, Dustin and Beverly, y'all, please be aware of what you're doing and who you're dealing with. Y'all the new kids on the block. Y'all don't know anything about these individuals. All right? For us to have people that was right alongside of them to come over here, and I'm talking about spilling everything. Dustin, Beverly, Tori, and Shelly is not who y'all think they are. All right? Now, I got to make a correction here. And I hope Miss Outlaw is here. All right? After a young lady hit the age of 8, or any child hit the age of 18, if they get adopted, which you can get adopted over the age of 18, but the paperwork that Shelly put out, that's false. We've proven that. However, after the age of 18, the mother or the father have no say-so in that adult being adopted. I just want to make sure we put that out there, all right? When a child hits the age of 18, the mother or father have no say-so if that adult decides to be adopted. All right? Let's make sure we put that information out. All right? Okay. And again, Don, yes, I am trying to warn them again. Okay? Because it looks like that they are playing something from when Keisha was on, I guess his name, DJ King's live. Again, I have it muted because I'm waiting for them to end this live so we can go back through it. Y'all know how I roll over here. I don't start shit from the middle and then we try to figure it out. No. I need to get the contents of this live, right? To see what angle they are they're maneuvering these conversations. That's the only way I can have a speaking point. All right. So again, I know I come on here and I love to get in front of you all and just have a great time. I love that shit. I love doing this. I love being behind this microphone. I love being behind this camera. I love getting in front of you all and just shooting the shit, right? Who knows what's going to come out of my mouth, right? Anybody that have been following me over the past 5 years, y'all know that my content is always different. You never know what the fuck is going to come out of my mouth. I just play off the energy. Y'all, when y'all hear basketball players say, I play off the defense. I play off of you all. That's how I'm able to set up my jokes and set up my conversations, right? And I really adore y'all for coming over here, being part of the On 10 family. And even though none of us have ever met in person, none of us, all right, none of you all have ever dealt with great vibes on no type of level other than right here on social media. All right. One day, I hope I can get in front of you all to shake your hand, to tell you all thank you for supporting the platform, for supporting your boy Great Vibes. Because at times, y'all, it can get a little rocky. But because y'all throw so much love and energy into the chat, that gives me a little more boost to say, okay, you know what? They are enjoying this. All right, if I'm crashing out and I sit back down and I see y'all enjoying that shit, we finna keep it going. Right? I play off you all's energy. All right? But I do know when to shut the fuck up and let's get serious. Right? And again, dealing with this right here, overall, it's no laughing matter. Because at the end of the day, we're still dealing with someone's child. Now, one thing I see that we're watching right now, again, no audio. I'm going to wait till they get done. One thing that I've noticed, Dustin and Beverly, because both of them are the face of this platform. Over here, Dustin, I'm the face of this platform. All right. I don't need a co-host. But anyway, Dustin and Beverly made it their business to go scavenger the internet to find people talking down on her family, to try to prove their point, or try to say, hey, you know what, we told y'all so. Look at what her sister just said. But again, they don't know the backstory. One thing that I noticed about this platform, they are, yes, I am Nick. It's going to be a short live goal, all right? Because we didn't complete the live goal earlier, so I'm just knocking down to 5 people. So again, thank you so much for reminding me. So just only 5 people, all right? Give what you can, all right? I really appreciate it. And again, everything that y'all donate, let me make sure I make this clear. Your memberships, the gifts that y'all give, the super chats, all of that stuff, you all. Let me tell y'all something. I appreciate everything, okay? Everything that y'all do for me. And I really mean that from the bottom of my bloody heart, all right? That muscle that just beats and beats and beats. I knew one day over the past 15 to 17 years of me doing investing into this equipment that you see that I'm streaming on, because most of this equipment that I'm streaming, y'all, is old. I just refurbished it, right? The only thing that's new in this studio is probably maybe about 2 years old are these PCs that I've built from the ground up, right? Shout outs to YouTube University. And I was able to do this on a budget bill. And as y'all can see, whatever I do is to bring y'all a better experience for the channel. But now we are still in the growing phases, right? Even after 5 years, we're still growing. Okay. I would never get to the point to where I am content or I'm just comfortable with what I'm doing, because I'm always looking to see how can I make this better or make that better. Even when I go back and look at the replays, okay, I could have did this a little different. I'm always critiquing myself, and I'm very hard on myself. Why? It's because when y'all come here, y'all expect me to bring y'all a great show, and also to get y'all are looking for the shit that y'all go through. Y'all want to get away from that, even for an hour or two. And I'm going to make sure that in that moment, you're going to get the best possible show. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to do it. All right? Because you all have supported this platform day in and day out. That's the least I can do for you all. And yes, I am under the weather. It is fine. And thank y'all for noticing. All right. You know your boy Great Vibes. All right. No, Randy, you're not late. I'm just waiting for this live to be done. Okay. So again, I gotta give, flowers where flowers are due. Each and every one of you all, even if you can't stand this channel. Great Vibes always talking about Allie Carter. He always trying to see what he can do to disprove her and do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I understand your frustration. Because what person want to see every time they go on social media, you got this bald-headed black guy, always talking about this woman. Again, I can understand where it will make people feel some type of way. I get it. That's why I had to develop patience to where even when I'm being attacked, okay, cool, let me see how can I go in from a different angle. Right? And if y'all notice, y'all have witnessed this in real time to where even if we trying to knock on the front door, hey y'all, let's try the back door. All right, if the back door don't work, let's go knock on the windows, right? We should never give up on people that want to know the truth about anything that we are covering. Even if we don't have full detail or all the details, at least have an open mind. That's what this platform is built around. So let's make sure we don't lose focus of that. All right? Everything starts from the top all the way down. Y'all are nothing but a mirror image of the host with your own personalities. Y'all get up here when it's serious. Y'all push out good information. And y'all know when it's time to crack up, we do that shit together as a team, as a family. I said this day before yesterday. Do family fight? Yes. Do family get on each other's nerves? Yes. But at the end of the day, whether you like us or not, whether you like me or not, we are still a family. So whatever you have, anytime you have any questions about anything, I'm here. I'm available. Make sure we are public, okay? Because I never want people to think that I'm hiding. Look like my live is freezing. They say I got a high computer load detected. I never want people to think that I'm hiding anything from them or I'm like this. I'm giving off a fake person. But again, most of you all been here long enough to where y'all see my personality never change. Because this is who I am. I am in my element when I'm behind this mic. And I enjoy that. So again, even though I clown on Dustin, he posted about this channel and put up some false information. I'm still going to be the bigger person after I clowned your ass and say, you know what, Dustin? Be careful. That's it, man. Just be careful. And anytime you host a show, make sure you got all your ducks lined up. Right? Let's just not put out some information to get people in their feelings and we can't bag it up. Because again, people have questions. You should never have a platform to where everybody agree with you. Because again, what are you doing to teach people? Us as content creators should always be open to the unknown, to any unknown. That's why a lot of people don't last as a host or as a content creator. Because when times get tough, they run. They tuck their tails. Or even when they don't see the benefit of their fruits. Right? Or, anything that they're pushing out, people give up. They give up quickly. And Dustin, again, the only thing I'm telling you, do a little bit more research, okay? Look at both sides of the spectrum. That's all we asking over here. Again, me clowning your ass, it's not nothing done from out of hate. That's all out of love, brother. To let you know. Great Vibes I try not to have a hateful spirit. Because I don't know you personally, and I don't know none of you all personally. The only thing I can do is keep being a better version of myself and bringing y'all great content. But again, if you post me and lie, again, even if you lie, I don't care. But don't put up a post where you're saying that I committed, some type of cyberbullying, or not cyberbullying, just a criminal act over the internet that can get people locked up. All right. We already see how you view black men, all right? From the Black Lives Matter video that you did. All of us ain't broken. All of our wrists ain't broken. Most of our wrists ain't broken. You're talking about less than 2%. Less than 2%. That don't make up the majority, sir. But again, it's your platform. I'm just telling you to be careful. All right, Dustin? Be careful, sir. All right? Again, I want you to know that Great Vibes never, ever sent anybody your direction to do any harm to you. I said, y'all go over there, be respectful, and just let them know. Just speak the truth. All right? That's what I told them. Anybody that's anybody can vouch for that. We don't push violence over here. All right? So if you decide to put up another post about me, Dustin, and post any type of criminal activity that we're doing over here with my face on it, don't say I didn't warn you. Again, what I did today and yesterday, that's light. That's light work. All right? Just be careful what you post on the internet. All right? So let me give shout outs because I see YouTube have been busy. All right. So let's give a shout out to Nikki. She said Tori escaped the Getty Museum when the earthquake happened. All right. Thank you so much for your $5 super chat, Nikki. Shout outs to you. Let's see. Pamela, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. Nikki with another $5 super chat. She said Tori presents so differently on Truth Be Told. She was all sweetness, no anger. She has so many fools. You know why? And again, this is nothing racial what I'm about to say. Because they are white. That's why, Nikki. Now, again, if you're sensitive to my content, you should leave right now. Let's put that warning out. The only reason why that black child is nice because she's black. Because she's black and they're white. It is sad how a bunch of black people still have that slave-like mentality to where you have to you damn near have to bow to white people. You know why? Because that's how a lot of our ancestors were trained. But most of our ancestors know we were kings and queens. I'm talking about walk very high. And then allow no one to come in to move us. So the only way they came in was they had to start war and unalive people. To unalive people. And they took over and they conquered areas to start this mental programming. All right. Tammy said, she gave, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. She said, I appreciate your platform, GV. Thank you so much. Now, can black people be prejudiced? Yes. I'm not going to say racist because people get those two words confused. Can black people be prejudiced? Yes. Because let's not get it twisted. It's a lot of black people in their houses teaching their children how to hate white people. So again, don't be trying to get upset if we're doing it in our households and you got the YT people doing it in their households. Why you mad at them? How many times have you heard us as a people walk around and say, "Yep, that's a black college"? Yeah, I will always go to a black college. What if you have YT people going around and say, hey, well, I only go to a white college, an all white college. The first thing y'all going to say, ooh, they racist. But you can run around here saying all black college. Again, that's a topic that none of y'all ain't ready for. So this is why Tori moved the way she do, Nikki. That mental enslavement, all right? Zoe, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. She said, we love you, GV. And cuz, thank you for my membership. Oh, and glad to be a part of the family. Shout outs to cuz for okay, Astro, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. You said, Tori, get your eye checked. That's a true statement. See, y'all see this right here? Even though we're exposing this young lady and calling her lies and stuff, you got people that still care about this young lady to say, hey, man, get your eyes looked at. You don't look healthy. All right? We're not, man. Again, Nikki, thank you so much. Oh, whoa, no. You sent the membership to Astro. Astro, congratulations. Nikki gifted you a membership. All right? Thank you. Shout outs to Nikki, man. Shout outs to Nikki. Nikki also said with another $5. She said, "I agree. Great vibes as YT, meaning white. I feel guilty. Listen, don't feel guilty. The only thing we can do is, if you know better, let's do better. All right? If you know something, the correct way of doing things, but you still decide to go the opposite direction, that's you. That's your life. But it's going to be a point in your life to where you will have no choice but to get down on your knees. And again, I want y'all to understand this right here. A lot of y'all gotta read your Bible, man. You know what? I'll talk about it later, and I'm going to speak on repentance. Repentance is not the way y'all was taught. Get down on your knees and ask God for forgiveness. That's not what the Bible say. All right? But I'll get into that later on down the line. All right? She said, which means, first of all, learn how to vote. Tony, the only time I tell people to vote is during their local elections. That what matters. That will impact you quickly before some election when it comes to the White House. All right. So again, cause to be honest with y'all, I never voted for a president. Never. I don't care about none of that. I vote during my local elections, right? When they come out, I'm seeing who's running. I'm looking to see who's on the ballot, and I do it that way. All that other stuff, that's just me. I don't want y'all to be like me. That's just me. The other crap don't matter to me. All right. Now, do I support what the guy that's in the building right now? I'm not going to say his name. The big orange guy. We may not like him, but hell, I mean, he's in there and because somebody wanted him in there. I ain't no sense of wasting your energy saying, well, he shouldn't have been. Okay, how the fuck is that going to change your life? Come on now. You know what? Sky, how you doing? Good to see you. She put in the chat. I believe Tori. But again, man, thank y'all so much, man. Is the live freezing up? Is the live good, y'all? Because I'm looking at my CPU and it is. So this what y'all need to do is it's good in both. Okay. All right. If it keep freezing up, I mean, I'll shut all this down and just reboot the whole system. I think what it is that this program that I'm running is pulling a lot of. Hold on. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to freeze the live up. It's pulling a lot of CPU power. So I may switch that particular program on my second PC. This is what y'all see right here in the chat. I can still activate it from that second PC and just run it remotely. That way I could pull some of the stress off this one PC, because I got so many programs running in the background. All right. So again, I do apologize for the the freezing. Um, so you say it's like a no, Tony, on YouTube. If you're on TikTok and then you go over to YouTube, yes, it's going to be a delay because of the program. I'm using TikTok's program, but to run YouTube, I have to run it through a different program, which puts that 7-second delay in there. So I might say something on TikTok, and then it's going to take 7 seconds for YouTube to hear what I just said. All right, and it saves it right here on the program. All right. Okay, so again, Pamela, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. She said try again. Again, look like they're closing out. All right, y'all see the topic. Yeah, because I'm looking at myself. I am skipping a little bit. All right. So it looks like they ended the live. All right. Trying to see what I have up running in the background. And again, while I get this together, let me give a shout outs to I see some stuff fly across the screen. Nicole, thank you. Candy, thank you. Drika, Laura, Bijini, Katek, SAS, Nara, Mercury, Latanya, Queen, Angela, A Sound Mind, Letty, Blue Marvel, Donna, Mary, Chelsea, Miss Life Changer, Kelly, Sophia, Tony, Tanja, Megan, Teresa, Carrie, Dee Dee, Amanda, Queen T, Danielle, Margaret, Yaya, and Heather. That's if you went from a daily heartbeat all the way up until hitting that daily live goal. And it looked like Nicole been hitting, her ass been throwing shit all in the chat. I mean, across the screen. So shout outs to Nicole for pushing that #1. And yes, I see it. It said in my computer load, it said high computer load is detected. All right, let me close that out. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any, too many programs running in the background. So, looks like they have ended the live. So I'm waiting for this to be uploaded, and we're going to get started on the video. Now, again, y'all, sorry about that. Okay, so it looks like it's available. All right. So let me do this right here. Hold on one second. All right, so let's skip around because of the intro. All right. Now, if he start talking some crap that's about nothing, I'm going to speed it up. All right. Really, Sky, y'all, Dangerous is trolling the TikTok channel. Y'all, Dangerous is trolling YouTube. Again, wow. Wow, everybody, welcome to Rumble. And also, if you're on Facebook, welcome. All of you all welcome. Margaret, how you doing? All right, y'all ready? Let's get started. All right. So again, I've seen several parts already. And again, y'all just be ready for new stories to be unlocked. All right. Miss Outlaw, are you here? Are you in the chat? Because I'm going to tell you right now, just take everything with a grain of salt if she's here. Okay? Good, she's here. Miss Outlaw, Dustin said a few things about you. Don't worry about that. It's social media. He don't know you, and you don't know him. That's why I don't take nothing personally on here. All right? So just let him talk, and it is what it is. It's already out on the internet. Okay? I bet you that was cuz. I bet you. I knew it. I knew that was cuz. I seen it in the top, out of my peripheral. And I said, yep, I bet you that's cuz. All right. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Okay, cut the volume up. Let's see what we're about to deal with now.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Truth Be Told. I am the low-life loser, the nobody from underneath Texas, the guy who has yet to lose his police job, the still married, still going strong, Dustin Faulkner. And
I'm Beverly Killen.
we are glad to be back with you all. We are glad that you are here with us tonight. We're going to continue this expose, this tale that really weaves.
Who said he lost his police job? Who said that? Yeah, I'm asking. Who said that? Dustin, you really? You was a police officer? No, trust me, he's not a police officer. Trust me, he's not. You said, GV, I think that was a dig at you. Who said he? I never said he was a police officer. All right, let's continue.
Into the truth of what's been going on. And what a time we are in, ladies and gentlemen, as we are sitting here with the revelations of the Epstein files continuing to be released. However, just not strong enough, but you're starting to see a lot of things occur across the landscape of the nation, rocking the world with what has happened regarding this thing that we call human trafficking, regarding this thing that is full of child abuse, regarding this thing that they have tried to keep hidden as elitist, trafficked girls, boys, women, men, and all of them, taking advantage of them with their fantasies, with their depravity, continuing to do this. And it gets sicker and sicker the more that you see all of these. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? It confirms so much of what you will hear tonight from Allie Carter. And I know that people out there still look at this story and they are skeptical. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no more room for skepticism. There will be no more room for those who can say that these things are not confirmed and true. And there will be no more room to say that things like this do not occur. As through this tonight, you will see firsthand what happens, what one person can confirm to you of the things that occur through being forced into this stuff and being groomed into that and being given over because of somebody who did not treat them, her, as a child. And this is a thing that you see throughout the whole tale of all of this, is when you go and you talk to more people who come out and they are given strength by the tale of this, of someone who says, I'm not going to be quiet anymore. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to get out here and stand strong about it. And through all of the pushback and all of the abandonment and all of those who call this false.
Nikki, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. You said, which family member saw Tori on Craigslist? Hold on. Let's not give out too many details, Nikki. I want us to ride into it. Okay? Y'all, she ready.
Still stands strong, still goes forward, still continues to deliver this. And tonight, you will get what you have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, through the work of Beverly Gillen, through the work of Allie Carter, through the work of Shelley Carter. We will confirm tonight the truth, and it will be delivered to you. Right, Beverly?
Right, absolutely right. You know, every victim that has come out and spoke previously regarding the Epstein files have been attacked ferociously. Every
Listen, out of everything, y'all walk with your boy Great Vibes on tonight. I'm going to do everything that I can to not crash out. But if I must crash out, y'all allow me to have that, okay? Allow me to have that space. All right?
victim that's spoken out about the royal family and about other elites and told the facts. They've been bashed horribly on the internet, and they've been attacked. They've been gang stalked, and this needs to stop because the facts are coming out, and these people are telling the truth. They're telling what the horrors that they went through and the horrors that other children are going through all the time. And this story is unfolding now. People are seeing it in a different light now that the Epstein files are starting to come out and starting to be revealed.
Right. And this has actually put people to a wake-up call. Many of them have been,
Now, if you're on TikTok, what I need y'all to do is while this video playing, because of the words, the language that's being used, I need y'all to tap the screen, keep gifting the platform. I really appreciate everybody that's hitting that live goal. If you can, okay, that's the only way the platform won't get, it won't get, taken out. But if something happens, I will retrieve it, okay? Tammy says she can't wait till I crash out. You said there are more than just Tory spewing lies on the internet. The actual survivors sound different, and behave differently. That is correct. That is correct. It's a bunch of liars out there on the internet. All right.
it gets taken away from them. The elitists, they hide it. Those people who in high government positions, those people who are of strong wealth, those people who have a lot to lose when this is shown. This right here, in my opinion, Beverly, sets the world on fire, because we see here with the underbelly of what's occurred inside of not just this nation, which America is the number one nation. I don't care what people say, number one nation.
You good, brother? All right. But all Tory did was reject going to the authorities because she lied. That's facts. Y'all, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I guess this is the after. All right.
For human trafficking. that, and not just in our nation, our Americans that go over into the other countries and experience their depravities. This is all being revealed, and we see this happening, and we've had an outcry. Their blood calls from the grave to be avenged, and it should be avenged. First, because the Lord calls into account and says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And I believe that the Lord is going to deliver that vengeance, and it's going to be what they will not expect, what they are not counting on. And it is going to be so strong that the light of God will shine forth in glory.
Why would people speak when Christians be talking and they be speaking about God and Jesus and stuff? Why they feel like they gotta, they have to yell? Like, you could talk just like this right here and the message will get across. Could he hollering?
And we will all witness it. And we will all bow down and praise to him for what he has revealed and what he justifies.
Right, right. And so many people say, oh, just back off of this story, back off of that story. But when the Lord has put it in his word that we're supposed to stand for the voiceless, we're supposed to stand for the children. This is a calling. It's not just something that we woke up one day and said, hey, we want to do. This is something we've been called to, and we're going to see it through because that's what the Lord led us to do.
I absolutely agree with you, Beverly. And I will stand here and I will sit here and I will say this right straightforward, that no matter what comes against any one of us, we're in it for the long haul because we see the bigger picture. We see the truth. And when you see the truth, there's no going back ever again. And shame on those who see it and run from it. We should all run into this fire because there are people that are burning in need of rescue. And it is up to you that when the Lord reveals something to you, that you must do it. And I know that many of people that also are on this broadcast do not believing in God and are not of the faith. But I will tell you that my Lord and my Savior is a strong and mighty God. And he will reveal all in his time. And I think that the time is now. And I think that we are here in this day with many people, not just us, that are out there fighting against this and have lost. And the cost has been great to them, their families, their incomes, their homes, everything that they wanted to do in life, they set aside because they wanted to reveal these things. And to see people also murdered who tried to reveal this, that's why.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a few things I can agree with him on. All right, as far as give voice to the voiceless. There's real victims out there, and I think that was about it. I'm trying to think. All right. Okay. All right.
This is such it is a dangerous thing to be going against, but this is the Goliath of our time. And I think that we must face this as David and deliver the rock to his forehead because we have seen it. The truth is before us. And if we turn from it, it is a great shame. So I think that this is why it's in our lap, and we will not back down because we will be the sling of justice, Beverly.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Spin on my camera.
Right. So, but before we move on here, guys, I know that I went strong there, but we got to do that opening because this is going to be a passionate night tonight, and we want you to be prepared for that. So, let me do some housekeeping real quick right here that we have to do, guys. Well, I put Beverly on a blast on there. Maybe she'll do it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget right now, we are live on pickaxe.com. And why do I talk about this? It's because of the importance of,
Okay.
the towers up there seem to fail all the time.
Okay, God dog it.
I want you guys to be able to have things in your hand.
Okay.
I'm in one show. some.
What do you think? Is it time to bring Miss Carter on?
I think it's past time. Yes, sir.
It's rock and roll.
Let's do this.
Hey guys.
Hey, girl.
Holly, good to have you back.
It's good to be back. And y'all cutting onions in the beginning. I was over here like, thank you so much. It's an honor.
That's awesome. All right, Beverly, switching out. Take the reins, girl.
All right, let's do this. Well, the last time we kind of got cut short because Dustin had to leave us due to weather. So we're going to revisit some of the stuff that we didn't get to touch on last time, as well as some new stuff. But I think first we have a timeline of what happened when you were younger, and that timeline shows that there were reports that were way before you were born, and it's not all of the reports; it's some of them. But they would have. We don't have time to go through everything. There's not enough time in one show. That would be a week, so at least. But yeah, it goes back to even before you were born, which debunks the claim that this was all concocted by you, and that you're the sole reason why anything happened, because there's actually documented proof that there were cases.
Okay, so I see what's going on here. It's funny how, because y'all know they are only doing this because of this channel. I want to make sure we understand that. This channel and the information Randy put out. The only reason why. They're trying so hard to prove the truth to be wrong, or the truth to be a lie. Again, whatever Miss Outlaw had going on, that's none of our business. Hell, I know I've made plenty of mistakes as a parent. Plenty. Shit happens. All right?
Prior to, I think Justin has those.
Sorry, I'm seeing it now. Keep on going. I missed that one.
Okay.
Man.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
With everybody.
So I see that Beverly grown an emotional attachment to Tori. Her emotions it's in this. Now, last time when I was looking at, y'all mentioned it in the comments, y'all was like, hey, y'all, she's too emotionally invested. And you could clearly see it now. All right?
Everybody seeing what's going on, obviously, with the Epstein files. Before we get into this timeline, I want y'all to stop and think about how many children do you see? How many decades of truth have we missed? What about Brooke Shields if we want to go to the elite kids? What about the bottom when we go to kids just in our neighborhoods, locally, everywhere? No matter where you are from, you can look and see that there are children missing, and you didn't get an Amber Alert. You didn't get a message. Now you think about when you see these rings and busts, you hear 200 children saved, 100 children saved.
Wait a minute, Tori. Already, I got to stop you, sweetheart. You said when the Amber Alert goes off for the missing children, that's telling all the pedos and the pimps, right, just to get them a heads up. Hey, this is where this person was last seen. So now you're saying that these alarms do not go off with missing children. Okay.
Say, do you know how many children are in one classroom? 20 to 30.
20, yeah.
Okay, so when you think about how many children are being pulled out of these rings and busts that you hear about, that just, we just saved them and nothing else. You have to stop and think, where are people getting these children from? where where did they come from? And what
Give a shout outs to Miss M, y'all. Miss M is she's showing out. Miss M just took the #1 spot over Nicole. Miss M, thank you so much for your donation to the live. Nara, thank you so much for the pop. Cause Miss M is throwing out level up sparks like I never seen before. Shout outs to Miss M. Shout outs to you, sweetheart.
was get up to the elite parties because everybody just thinks that boom tunnels have with adrenochrome tea parties. I don't know what people thought in the beginning that we could just jump in tunnels like super drains. But now that we understand, can we stop and think about where are all these children coming from? What is their background? When you see a stripper dazed out, that's not dazing, that's disassociation. But where did they come from? Where were their parents before they got into elite parties? Before I was in elite parties, I have a background. I have my own files. And when we go through all of this, you'll see that there was already a bad situation. And I just went from one bad situation to another.
Right. And,
So
that's one thing that happens is that, predators prey on vulnerability. Even in the animal kingdom, the prey is always the one that's going to be caught easiest. Well, vulnerability is what makes a victim easy targets. When you're in an abusive situation, the majority of ladies that are involved in sex work, they were sexually abused as children. And it kind of earmarked them for the predator to come along and say, hey, you've been damaged before, so we're going to continue to exploit that. And it just continues on. And that is something that people don't understand, is that, it starts somewhere, but it's like the snowball, it starts out small and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, it's so big that it's about to explode, before people even realize it, they don't even notice. So I don't know.
almost there.
Sorry,
I had to.
Shout outs to everybody on TikTok. Thank y'all again for getting us to 80,000 taps. Now remember, just can't 3 people tap the screen. Y'all need everybody being active. YouTube again, thank y'all so much for being here. Same thing with Rumble, and also for Facebook. Thank y'all so much for being here, part of the family. All right.
I was captive by a Black Panther related family. And after a certain point, CPS was backed in the corner. They didn't save me. They were just backed in the corner. And they're still doing some corrupt things today. It's not making any sense, Riverside County Child Protective Services. It's really not making any sense. I know there's some social workers that came through and admitted to the things that were going on and said, hey, we did turn a blind eye and we're sorry, right? There was those social workers. But then I stop and think, if you turned a blind eye to me, then who else are you doing that to? Especially if some of you are still in Riverside County Child Protective Services right now. When we go through this timeline and you see how many calls were made, how many times was somebody trying to say, hey, help her, help them, do you see what's going on? And nothing happened. So, I really have an issue.
I'm sorry, y'all. What did I miss? Yes, lady. I need your big toe, ma'am. I need that toe. Did I miss something that was important? I'm sorry, y'all. I was reading comments, and I normally don't do that. Not like that. What I miss? Cause I'm saying, seeing, hey, she don't want to talk timelines. When did that happen? Okay, maybe I missed something.
with some of the things that I'm like,
Well, we
questions.
had a lady on before. Her name was Betty Simmons. She's an investigator and she does a lot of human trafficking work. And she said that this is a big CPS issue. It's something that goes very deep in Children's Protective Service. That that she said that 6% of all the ones that she encounters on a daily basis are from foster care, which that's a large number if you think about. I mean, when she's encountering, you know, lots of girls per day and six.
Uh, let me post your comment. Okay, hold on. Now, based on what's in your name, all right. Let me pin your comment. All right, Sa Maat, uh, Satima. Listen, hold on, y'all got it. Saat. I mean Sa Maat. Okay, that Maat. I'm pretty sure you know what that means. All right, truth and balance. Okay, right? And I'm going to show this right here. Yep, I'm going to show this right here before I say what I need to say. All right, because you put something in the comment that have my mind a little baffled here. Come on now, pick up the iPad. Pick up the iPad. Okay, let's put it up here. All right. So the only thing I did, I just typed it in. I just typed it in Google, right? Right. As y'all can clearly say, see here, Mat or Ma'at represents the ancient Egyptian concept of truth, balance, order, law, morality, and justice. All right. So what you have as your username is very important. All right. Now, with that being said, um, look here. You said you saw a picture of her with Trump, the big orange guy. We already debunked that. Um, that photo was Photoshop. He actually had his arms around his daughter. All right. It's no problem. Listen, it's no problem. It's no problem at all. Again, people will push out fake or false propaganda just to get views and likes. All right. You said, "Oh wow, okay, I did not know that." It's all right. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. All right.
6% are in foster care at that time. She said it, like in the 90% is has been in the system. That's that's astounding. But 6% of them are in foster care at that time. Why? Why are they? And that's on a daily basis. That's not just, a weekly basis or anything. That's a lot of kids,
Mhm.
a lot of teenagers, a lot of young children that should not be in that.
That just somehow end up missing. No
Right.
child just comes up missing.
Right.
That's one
Right.
thing.
And you know,
Doesn't-
that's another misconception is people think, oh well, these people are just coming up to these houses and abducting these children is how trafficking works.
yeah,
It's not how it
no,
works. They go
no.
after the ones that are easy targets. They go after they talk to the ones online that are having family issues, and they get in their head and they persuade them, oh, our life is better over here.
Well, that's not what Tory say. All right, Tory alleges that uh, they be outside and hell, she even talk about it to this day. You know, they can't stay still because the pimp is looking for them. And other women is experiencing the same thing. But Beverly, what you just said, that's what we preach over here. Uh, most of our victims are off the internet. All right. I mean, they're on where they off the internet because they met on the internet. They met their abusers or their traffickers or their pimps, whatever you want to call it. They met them on the internet. All right.
And then the young girl trusts that, and life is not better over there. But once she's there, she's not able to get out.
Yeah.
I got that timeline, ladies.
Alrighty. I think you got some dates.
Just when you thought that things were about to get a little interesting, I'm gonna make this. Let me Facebook um and I'm a little disgusted right now. All right, let me show y'all this. Facebook and TikTok. Oh no. So y'all can see what he put up. All right, sorry, editing is in progress. All right. Now hopefully this one gonna be bigger so y'all can see it.
It's off.
Sorry, y'all. So he got 11 2007 physical abuse, 321 2008 attempted drowning and physical, 1025 2008 physical abuse, 528 2009 physical abuse. Allie ran away. 8 8 2 2009 safe house met Shelly. How old was Tori when she in 2009? Y'all see that? How old was she in 2009? All right. She was 15. 2009 in May, physical abuse. Allie ran away. And then 5, 6, 7, 3 months later, she met Shelly at 15. Hold on, Tori. Wait a minute. I thought you said you was gone for a whole year. And that's when you went through all this elite trafficking and all that stuff. Now we know she met her much earlier, but y'all listen to the information she put out. She said when she ran away from placement, all right, when she ran away from placement, she went AWOL for a full year, and when she came back, she went to stay with Mr. and Mrs. Understood at the age of 17. Do y'all remember that? So, but here she have that she met Shelly in August of 2009 when she was 15. So wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me work with something here. So she said at 15 she met Shelly. At 15 she school sent to Canyon Ridge. School sent Tori to Canyon Ridge Hospital. 8/31/2009, Auntie reported witnessing abuse and expressed serious concern. Children have been pleading for help. Aunt's daughter also witnessed abuse involving Keisha during overnight stays.
Oh, wrong one.
Wow. So they said, so they have up here 4/1/1987. What the hell they got to do with Tory? What the fuck do this have to do with Tory? Oh, I know what y'all doing. Y'all put this stuff out to try to show people that, or trying to allege that Miss Outlaw was is mentally unstable and she's just this physical valid person. And Tori she was born into this mess, right? Right? 87, general neglect. Who? 94, sexual abuse. Who? 1995, physical abuse, hit child with fists at gas station. Who? In 98, physical abuse. By who? 1999, caretaker absence. By who? 2003, severe neglect and medical neglect. By who? 03, medical neglect. 03, medical neglect.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, the first date was 1987. Now, you were born when, Ali?
I was born February 15th, 1994.
1994. So the first one was well before you were born, and that's a general neglect. Then there's
who? But that don't even matter.
Sexual abuse when you were just a tiny baby, 3 months old.
5/24/94, sexual abuse. She just said, Beverly just alleged. It is wrong, Nikki. What Beverly just alleged that was Tory. Okay. Again.
And then after that, it goes on physical abuse, caretaker absence, severe neglect and medical neglect, physical abuse of you, and your sister had run away. And then I think we're on the next page. And then you have the physical abuse and attempted drowning and physical abuse.
And I'm sure right there was a time when I was buried alive. And I've spoken about that before as well. So we'll get to that with satanic ritual abuse. But yes.
Right. And then you have physical abuse where you ran away from home to get away from it. And then way down the list, and there were more in between these. These were just the highlighted ones, the ones that really had substantial reasoning. But then in 2009, you finally met Shelly. After all these other cases had happened prior to you meeting Shelly, so she was not the problem.
Nope.
And it wasn't because you met her and she was filling your head.
Again, Beverly, y'all failed to do y'all research. You failed to do your research. All right. Um, Again, this is when Tori alleged she was gone. She was under the top, in the tunnels. She was dealing with Diddy. You know what? No, they just did a timeline, and this timeline is completely wrong. Anyway,
It
Nope,
was there
wasn't
was there
kidnapped.
was a there was a situation before that. And
Yep.
then that same month that you had met her, you were sent to Canyon Ridge Hospital from school, which we did have the letter. We've read on air before from the teacher or the administration staff talking about that day. And that clarifies that we have the documented proof that that did happen.
okay, so okay, cool. Okay, all right. So, question here, Beverly. Since y'all think y'all have all this mapped out, it's a lot of things that's wrong here. All right. So number one is y'all just have physical abuse in 2007. Again, from who? What happened? 2008 attempted drowning and physical. By who and what? Explain that. And then 08 physical abuse. 09 physical abuse. Allie ran away. 3 months later, she ended up at the safe house and met Shelly. So, do you think, um, uh, Beverly, that Tori just ran away? 3 months later, she ended up with Shelly. Did you ask Tori when did she meet? Or how she met Shelly? All right. These right here would be some very great questions to that need some answers to. Um, Safe House met Shelly, and then August. So she met Shelly in August the 2nd of 2009, and then August the 29th, which is that same month, the school set to Canyon Ridge Hospital. So allegedly, matter of fact, and then the 31st, Aunt reported witnessing abuse and expressed serious concern. Children had been pleading for help. Aunt's daughter also witnessed abuse involving Keisha during overnight stay. Okay.
Um, while you were in the hospital, your aunt reported that she witnessed the abuse, as well as her daughter.
Oh, Zed, thank you for your $8 super chat. You said this is so obvious. Um, Shelly, obviously Shelly is trying to do damage control, but they just digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper. Oh, they have no idea. All right, let's continue.
During an overnight stay. And after you were released from that
No, Miss Outlaw, on August the 31st, 2009, it said Aunt reported witnessing abuse and expressed serious concern. Children had been pleading for help. Aunt's daughter also witnessed abuse involving Keisha during overnight stay. All right.
hospital, you were placed into the foster care system, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's where you were bounced from foster home to foster home to foster home to foster home.
19 high schools in 1 year.
And then you ended up in a Spanish speaking foster home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, around that time, is where you met a young man named Keith.
Yep.
And things spiraled out of control from there, right?
Yep.
That's where the trafficking came in and everything, right? I mean, the outside trafficking.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the timeline down, and there's proof. There's actual documented proof in the paperwork that I have read that says all these dates, all this happened, and you can see the time that the trafficking started. And once you met Keith, things got a little haywire, right?
Yep.
And that's when
Elite level. There was trafficking going on way before, but it hit an elite level right there.
it says multiple times for long periods of time you were considered AWOL.
Y'all ready? Okay. All right. So what they say right here at the top, at 10/29/2009, um, Spanish-speaking foster home trafficking began. Girls sent to clubs at night. Man paid foster family for extended visits. 2009, right? Just want to make sure I see that correctly. Y'all just bear with your boy. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do this into two parts because again, Shelly, what you're doing is not gonna work at all. It's not. It's one photo that I'm looking for. Okay, hold on one second. Who Meta? That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Meta, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Shout outs to Meta. That was beautiful. Okay. Y'all ready for this? So here, right? Hold on, 69, 2010. To 8/26, 2011. I'm gonna let y'all look at that. Hold on one second. Again, they forget what they put on the internet. Nikki, thank you so much for sending. I mean, um, thank you for sending Pretty Mess a membership. Thank you so much, Nikki, for doing that. Do y'all see this now? All right. Again, this is easy. Okay. Somebody in the comments say, you know, what's the issue? They try to put out a timeline here. Okay. They try to put out a timeline here. They put out this right here on their page. Okay. Name Tori Outlaw, date of birth. Y'all see her date of birth. Missing from CPS custody from June 9th, 2010 to 8/26, 2011. 6/9/2010. All right. Right here on 6/3, 2010, they moved her to Rialto, if I'm saying that correctly. Tori reported fear of area due to trafficker. So if this is true and she's speaking to somebody, how the fuck she's missing from CPS? Man, come man, listen. Listen, man. Again. Let's continue. So wait a minute. So in 1/13/2010, she went AWOL trafficked, but she don't say where. In July of 2010, she went AWOL again trafficked.
which you were trafficked during that time.
Mhm.
There were even reports from your biological family saying that they had seen you being sold on Craigslist with other
Yep.
girls. They knew you were being trafficked. They saw you on Craigslist with other girls. Right?
Yep.
You okay?
I'm okay. I'm just like, I just want to shake people.
Right.
Because I've told people this.
You were being trafficked. They saw you on Craigslist with other girls. Right?
Yep.
You okay?
I'm okay. I'm just like, I just want to shake people.
Right.
Because I've told people this. I don't know how many times. We've talked about this. I don't know how many times. Survivors get triggered. So there's so many rumors and so many things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm good, but I'm just like, ugh, because attempted drowning. Do you know how many times somebody tried to drown me? Somebody tried to bury me alive. That was all before Shelly Carter over there. Mom, say something. That was all before her.
Right.
So when we stop for a second and wonder, how the hell did you, me, from San Bernardino, California, end up in elite level trafficking. Do you get it now? I
Right,
told you. And I just want to, it's okay.
right.
It's okay.
And you know, you weren't the only one in your home that was reporting abuse. You
Nope.
weren't the only one that was saying, "Hey, this is happening. Somebody look at this. Somebody pay attention. Somebody listen." We have documented proof, which we have snippets of, where family members came forth and said, "Hey, you know, this is happening to me. This is happening in the home. Living there is a living hell." You know,
And there's so many holes, you know, there's so many holes. I visited Patton Hospital when I was probably between the age of 7, a little bit under. And I was going to Baniol Elementary. Shortly after that, if you know about Patton Hospital and Baniol, they sit on the same road. Okay, so there's so many things that people are not stopping to get. And again, with the Epstein files, things are in black and white. People have told you numerous times, and we haven't stopped to be like, where did this start? Why didn't anybody do anything? How did this get out of control?
but why did it take, even in your case, why is it taking until somebody sees in black and white before people say, "Oh, there might be a problem. There might be a child that's suffering right now." You know, there are people yelling from the rooftops at this point saying, "I was a victim. I was hurt. I was harmed." Every time you get on TikTok or anything else, you have people that are speaking out saying, "Hey, this happened to me." And it took until people see black and white, people see pictures, people see evidence before they'll believe a victim. What kind of sick society are we in that you have to see proof and evidence before you understand that victims don't usually lie about things like that? Victims usually are telling the truth.
Um, wow. Um, Beverly, ma'am. Okay. Let me tell you something, cause y'all still act like you still act like y'all new to this shit, right? Do you know how many people came on the internet alleging things? If they say that they're a victim, we just supposed to automatically just, okay, you're a victim. It, that's the wave of the internet now. This is sad on so many levels. This is sad. Back on that timeline, y'all know we can rip that timeline straight up, right? It's I'm trying to hold on. Goes to 32. So okay. Like here. Okay. Here. this fucking timeline right here. Again, let's go back to it. All right. So she said that when she was 15, she went to Spanish-speaking foster home. Traffic began. Girls hit to the club. Okay, let's listen here. She said that Miss Outlaw said that she ran away from placement at 15 and a half. All right. So I'm alleging here that while using this foster home for a short amount of time, it was the Spanish-speaking household. I don't know. I'm just alleging. And they sent you to the club at nights. Man paid foster family for extended visits. Right? Because you said you were sold out of the back door. All right. Tori, my nerves. And then in the following year, 2010, you went AWOL. Y'all, I didn't want to do it, but hell, let's do it. Okay. If y'all ready for y'all see this date? Y'all see this date right here? Everybody pay attention. If you're not looking at the phone or your TV, look, I need y'all to look right now. Y'all see this date right here? 1/13/2010. AWOL, Tori with AWOL, she was trafficked. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. As y'all can hear, I'm up under the weather. I apologize for that. So I'm going to bring this up. All right, I'm going to bring this up because we got to get this covered. I'm not gonna let nothing hold me back from this. All right. Yeah. What date I say again? That 1/13/2010. I'm gonna blow this up big enough to where we can do a little comparison here. What date is that highlighted on the top? Right here. Right here. That's 1/13/2010. On this paperwork right here that they got out, 1/13/2010. Let's see what this say. All right. Let's see what this say. What this paperwork say. All right. Let's see what this say. All right. On 1/13/2010, a social worker noted the court's ruling on 1/13/2010. This right here was a court date that the judge ruled on 1/13/2010. Contact with Miss Carter and explained the boundary concerns with Miss Carter, that's Shelley, being Tory formal counselor and having a personal relationship with her. They talking about Tory. So right here, the court's ruling on 1/13, contact with Miss Carter and explain the concerns, blah 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 blah. They have a personal relationship. That they right here said this social worker confirmed that DPSS will not pursue a reauthorization of contact between Tory and Miss and Miss Carter. This is when the courts ruled for Shelley to stay away from Tory. But here, y'all got, she was on the same court date that she went AWOL, she was being trafficked. Y'all know what? Again, you know, Beverly, Dustin, I told you all several times, even though y'all gonna do what you want to do, right? Even though y'all gonna do what you want to do, you know, you cannot control that. At the end of the day, again, I'm looking out for your platform. You can clearly see this is a court order. How the fuck was she AWOL and being trafficked on that court date when the judge ordered Shelley to stay away from Tory? You said, where's done tonight? Oh, she's in and out. Okay. All right. So, we see that Shelley and Tory lied to Beverly and Dustin, and they didn't do their research at all. So she went AWOL for 2 months, and now it says here she went to foster home placement. May 19th, 2010, other family offered to take the children. The mother refused. What year? So here she was in so 2009 she was what? Hold on. I want to make sure we do. Sorry, y'all. I got to dissect this. Okay. All right, 2009. So it starts. Well, she did put up another one. Okay, here it is. Miss Outlaw or anybody, can you help me out? What year would Tory be 14? What year? Y'all watch this right here. 2008. Did she tell you all that she was with Sleepy Joe? Y'all remember that? You heard the story. She met him in the tunnels, right? All right, cool. Allegedly. So that would in 2000 if she's 14 in 2008, y'all keep up. If she's 14 in 2008, the internet is forever. All right. If she's 14 in 2008, that tells me right here in 2007 says physical abuse, 321 2008 attempted drowning and physical abuse. Then 1025, right? So right here 321 2008, 1025 2008. So up in here, all right, she will be 14 years old. But it also showing that she's with again, we know this ain't true, but let's just play with their storyline. She will be at home, right? Right here. Here, 528. No, let's go back up here. So she didn't run away until 5/28/2009. That would make her what? 2009, that would make her 15, right? That would make her 15 when she ran away. Y'all stay with me. 5/28/2009, physical abuse, Allie ran away. All this other time, it shows that she was with her mother, right? With these allegations. I gotta take care of myself after this live. All right. Y'all, the internet is forever. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with this? In this report, it shows that she was with her mother in 2008 when she was 14. She didn't run away until when she was 15, 5/28/2009. Again, they forget the shit they put out on the internet. Who is Clara Parker? Y'all, who account is this? So we can make sure this is clear. Who account is that? Put in the comments. That is Shelly's account. That is correct. I am Zoe. Thank you. So, again, Dustin and Beverly. How was Tori under the Getty at 14? But these dates right here show us that she was at home with her mother being abused, according to you, Shelly. Y'all, are we on a? Y'all, everybody good? How we doing so far? Because again, we're not new to this. All right, we broke this shit down already, debunking the hell out this timeline. So here, Tori said she ran away at 15 from placement. Here y'all got physical abuse. Allie ran away. Shelly, just to let you know, this shit is too easy. Where's their police report? (2010). Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all something. The internet is forever. All right, y'all look at this. I want to make sure I bring y'all the right information, so just bear with me. Because some of these images are small, so I got to readjust the size. All right, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this for you all. At least I'm gonna attempt to try. So here, matter of fact, let's make it okay. So right here, it shows that she was AWOL. She was being trafficked. Okay. On January the 13th, 2010, she was being trafficked. Okay. And then she didn't go into foster home placement until that March of 2010. This right here is a police report. Right. Reads for recommendations. On February the 25th, 2010, approximately 1:10 p.m., Tori Outlaw had not returned from school from her group home placement as expected. How she was being trafficked from 1:13, 2010 to 3:24, 2010 if she was at school doing it right here between on this uh, right here. She was at school. She was in placement. She went AWOL. She left and just went unknown on January the 13th. But this report said that you was in a foster home placement in February, and your ass ran away. So here it says that she had not returned from school to her group home placement as expected. A group home staff person waited for Tori at the bus stop, but she did not get off the bus when it arrived. The staff person contacted Creekside Continuation School at the number and was informed that Tori was not in class today. Not for the month, but for today. The group home staff person drove to the school to see if Tori had missed the bus and she was walking home. Tori was not located. The staff person contacted local law enforcement and filled out a missing report as to Tori. The report was taken by officers such and such. So they did a missing report on February the 25th, 2010 when your ass supposed to be out there being trafficked. And again, this the shit that y'all put up, Tori. Randy, this is easy work. This is easy. And again, for some of you all, some of this stuff that I'm reading is new to y'all. That's why I tell you all, just be patient with us, all right? You come in, you say, I believe Allie, this, okay, cool, got it. But we debunking the fuck out of this timeline with their own words. Okay. So, let's go here. Do you see right here at the bottom of the screen? Okay. Let me bring that down. Do y'all see right here at the bottom of the screen? 7 July of 2010. All the other crap I don't care about, because again, no need to go through all this because we know all this is a lie. July 2010, she went AWOL again. Right? She was being trafficked. Y'all see that? Yes? No? Y'all see it? So she went trafficked according to this little timeline they have. I mean, they got. She was AWOL again. She was being trafficked. Okay, cool. I forgot to show y'all this. I'm going to read this for you all, okay? Hold on, y'all. Now y'all should be y'all look at the date here. Look at the date. Look at the date I have right here. Contact date 3/11/2010. Look at the date right here. 3/24/2010. All right. 1/13/2010, she was being trafficked. She went AWOL. She went missing from January the 13th to 3/24/2010. Again, y'all, I do apologize. All right. So here she's supposed to be missing from January the 13th, 2010. That's the same day, the same court date. I mean, it's the same day the courts ordered Shelly to stay away from Tory. But all of a sudden she was trafficked. Okay. 3/24/2010. That's when she was in foster home placement. Here, contact date 3/11/2010. So this right here, as y'all can see, Tory T. Outlaw, right here. All right, on behalf of her. Right here it says, announce face-to-face visit. Announce face-to-face visit with Tory at her placement in the Kenyo, the Uncle, well, however the hell you say that name. All right, the Conyo, whatever. In Rialto, California. These some crazy names. She appeared to be free from any visible signs of abuse or neglect and free from any visible marks or bruises. Tory was wearing white basketball shorts and a black fitted t-shirt, which was appropriate for the mild weather. I introduced myself as her new social worker and explained to Tory my goal of working with her was to help her while she remains in placement. While she remains in placement. So that means this is right here. They put out that she was gone, but that report say that they was you had a social worker talking to you face to face. And that she remains in placement. Thank you. She was already there. If you look here on 6/3, if you look right here, all right, hold on, let me move this up. Y'all, what this say right here on 6/23/2010? Placement moved to that word right there, Rialto, California. Tory reported fear of the area due to trafficker. They moved her on this right here. What they came up with, what they rigged up, said that she moved to placement here in June 2010. But that report says that she was already in Rialto, California. Right? Y'all see it right here. In March of 2010, when she's supposed to be AWOL. Dustin, listen here, sir. Y'all should have did your research. Now, how are y'all going to talk your way out of this? All right? Watch this right here. Oh, I'm not done. Let's back this up here. 113.2. So remember we was talking about the date here. 1/13/2010. She went AWOL. She was being trafficked. You know how she was talking about that minute order, right? Let y'all know that's a minute order. All right. Listen, it right here say in regards to outlaws minors. Okay. Look here, y'all. What date is on here? I point it right to it. That's 1/13/2010. Right here at 8:00 a.m. Right here, I will read it for you all. It highlighted here, DPSS is not to authorize visits with the minor and share. I mean, okay. So here it says DPS is not to authorize visits with the minor and Sharon and Sherry Maiden. All right, y'all. Who is Sharon and Sherry Maiden? Who is that? Sharon and Sherry Maiden. Who is that? I'm gonna see how much research y'all been doing. YouTube. Who is that? All right. Most of you all are correct. That's Shelly's mother. So tell me this. Why the court had to send out this about Tory to tell them not to authorize visits with Shelly's mother? Make it make sense. The courts told Shelly to stay away. She was ordered to stay away, and her mother was ordered to stay away. Because when Tori was running away, she was running over to Shelly's place. Again, We could do this all night. Hold on. So 2010, that will make her 15, right? That will make her 15. So we have already debunked, just on this second page, debunked the AWOL, the foster home placement. We debunked that. 5/9/2010, other family offered to take children, mother refused. 5/4/2009, all this right here when she was 16, right? Now, y'all look at this right here. At the bottom here, all right? It said that she didn't go AWOL. She didn't go AWOL until July of 2010. She was being trafficked. This is what they have. Y'all watch this right here. Wait a minute, I'm not done. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Hold on, 2010, she was 16. Okay, cool. So that means 2009, she was 15. All right. Okay, let's go back to 2015. All right, hold on. I mean, not 2015. 2000 and what did I say? 2009. All right, cool. Got you. Thank y'all, man, because I'm really under the weather. So thank y'all for helping me out with that. So let's go back here. I need the one before this. Okay, right here. All right. So here you see in 2009 when she was 15, right? She was 15, right? I want to make sure. 15 in 2009, right? Okay. All right. So here they talking about physical abuse from the mother in 2008, which will make her 14. Then 5/28/2009, physical abuse. This is when Allie ran away. So she ran away from her mother in 2008. I mean in 2009 when she was 15, and she met Shelly that August 2009 at the safe house. This is where she met Shelly. Okay, so that picture. So you mean to tell me? I mean, I'm finna debunk that too. So you mean to tell me during that time you was in Russia? You ran away in May. 3 months later, during that 3 months, you was in Russia. Okay. All right. Oh, they forget they put shit. Listen. So here on this timeline, y'all, I'm sorry. I know I got to take my time with this. Here in 2009, so she was, again, y'all, I do apologize. She was 14 in 2009, right? So it here, 2007, 2008, 2008, 2009, she was with her mother right here, right? From 11 2007 to May of 2009. Y'all remember that story Tori told where she said she was buried alive? Who did she say came to save her? Just drop it in the comments. When she was buried alive, who came to save her? Who was it? No. Let's be no. She said she was buried alive. Who came to save her? There you go, SAS. She said Shelly came to save her. She said Shelly did when she was buried alive. She said she was 13 when she was buried alive and then saved. She said Shelly is the one that came and saved her. So you telling us that you met Shelly at 13. So you snitched on yourself in this one right here. Because that's when your mother said that's when you met Shelly at 13 when you was at school in middle school. But you're saying that you didn't meet Shelly until you was 15 in August of 2009. You was 14 when you met Shelly. Again, y'all, they can't even keep up with their storylines. And who is Leilani Ian Diamonds? Who page is that? Leilani Ian Diamonds. We know that was Tori's page. Again, if you was with your mother during this timeline and you ran away when you were 15, you ran right into the arms. You ran right into the safe house where you met Shelly, right? 3 months later. So not only you was in Russia, y'all, we can do this all day. Yeah, Bob Saget. Yep. So within that 3 months, You was in Russia, and your ass was with Bob Saget. Y'all remember the guy, the dad from Full House? America's Funny Home Videos back in the early 90s. Oh, yeah. Okay. So in 2000, so she was 14 in 2000. So here she said, so here 2008, she was still with her mother, right? 2000 May of 2009, she was still with her mother, and then she ran away. So here it shows that she was still with her mother in 2008 when she was what, 13, right? Right? Y'all, are y'all with me? Y'all with me? Drop a 1 in the chat. This is no. 2008. Damn. 2008, she was what? She was 13, right? She was 13 in 08. She was 14. Okay, because I'm seeing 13 and 14. Okay. So in 2007, it's a physical abuse here. So again, she's still with her mother. There's all this stuff that's being alleged, right? She's still with her mother. 2007, that will make her 13, right? Okay. 11, 2017, that will make her 13. All right. Okay. Man, this, y'all, work with your boy. Work with your boy. Again, this the timeline they put out. And when I tell y'all I'm going through a bunch, here it is. I'm going through a bunch. I'm going through a bunch of stuff. Okay. All right. So 2009 in this report, 2007 in this report, it shows us that she's still with her mother. Correct? Cool. We're on the same page.
Back in December 2020.
Hold on. Let me mute that up so y'all can get the right one.
And I'll repost it in my story after this. And I got attacked. How could you say that about Snoop Dogg? I was his arm candy once.
How old were you?
Wasn't just from my personal experience. I was 13.
Now, so in 2007, that will make her 13. 2008, she will be 14, right? In here, it shows her still with her mother, right? With these allegations. She didn't run away until 2009 when she was 15, right? 14, she was with her mother. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Okay. So 14, according to this report, she was still with her mother, right? 13, 2007, 2008, 14, she will be with her mother, okay? Attempted drowning and physical abuse, all right? And again, y'all, this is allegedly, okay? And then May 28th of 2009, when she was 15, that's when she ran away, all right? So right here, y'all, let's focus on this right here. When she was 14. Don't worry about her face, y'all. Don't worry about it.
Quick, insurance holders, something is wrong with our car. Once again, this is the second time we probably are about to lose our car, or we have to drop it to figure out what's next. So I need the 90s to do some research for me, more than the Getty Los Angeles Museum. Insurance holders, if something happens to the means of transportation that we have to use next, if you guys do not get to hear from us, if something happens to our car, you have permission to release the B-2 Spirit bomber or stealth bomber. If you don't know what that is, 90s, when I was 14, nobody was looking for little Tori. They did many experiments when I had to go to the Buckingham Palace, when I went to Russia, when I went to Germany, like that in a matter of seconds. If you don't know what that means, there's what I used to call a spaceship. It looks like a spaceship, and there's a bed in there, and there's an IV in there. Ask me how I know. Just ask me. Go ahead and ask me how I know. Look it up. But insurance holders, stand by. Hold on. Things are getting worse. Okay?
A better question y'all might want to ask is, who has the authority to hail a stealth bomber for a ride?
My pimp did.
With the child.
Child Protective Services knew about it. Ask Riverside County. I kept telling them somebody was taking me out of state lines. I kept telling them somebody was taking me across the border into other countries like that. They didn't care. They just kept telling me, break up with him. It doesn't matter. So I had to run away and go missing for a year after I realized that I was going to die if I went on another job.
It'd be a shame if somebody released the flight code for the bomber.
But this report y'all talked about, this timeline, shows right here where she was at home with her mother. She just told y'all her ass was in Russia. She got there through a B-2 stealth bomber. Hold on one second, y'all. Again, like I said, you can't make this shit up. I mean, again, they said we don't know what the fuck we doing over here, right? You put out this information and we debunking your shit left to right. Okay, so she was. 2009. So 14, 2008, 15, 2009. All right. So it shows here that she's still with her mother until she ran away in May of 2009. Right. She ran away. Allie ran away. And she met Shelly 3 months later. When she was how old? 15? Okay. So we already showed where she said that, you know, she was well, she can't even get the Russian part right. Look at this right here. Allie Carter was assaulted in public at the Luxor Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada at 15 years old. So you mean to tell me within 3 months, her ass visited all those countries, went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and then 3 months later, she met Shelly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Now, I ain't done yet. I think hold on, let me try to see if is this. Hold on, wait a minute. Here it is. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. We ain't on that. We ain't on that part yet. So, oh yeah, when she was 14 with her mother, this the one I was talking about. We already debunked that, right? When she said she was with this dude, right? Right? Y'all remember that? I'm not going to show the whole thing. Y'all remember that, right? She was 14 years old. So not only she was on the B-2 stealth bomber to Russia, also she was with, y'all know who she's talking about, right? I don't need to go over that again, right? What I'm gonna do? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh, yeah, y'all such some liars. So here, oh, this is easy. So here on this report, it shows that attempted drowning and physical, 2008. She was 13. She was 13 in 2008. So this right here only show two things that happened to her in 2008, right? Right? Y'all, this is gonna be the last one, all right? And then I'm gonna take some questions. Cause I could debunk this shit all fucking day. This all they reported, right? Who with me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're with me. When she was 13, she was 14 in 2008. So it's 07, she was 13. Okay, so here in 07 reported physical abuse. All right, she was 13. All right, it's just so much, the lies just breaking down. What is this? The internet is forever. I hold the police report as well. We have it all. Moreno Valley Police Department is familiar with the man who raped Tori Alley at 13 years old. Because of the corruption within the department, the case was dropped, hidden. Why does a 13-year-old child know about tattoo on a grown man's chest? And we can go on and on and on and on. Now, it's not about believing the documents. It's debunking this timeline that they put out. But this report y'all put out shows that she at home with her mother. Oh, that's when she told the story that her mama trafficked her with the police, the chief of police, and he had his buddies to do what he did to you, right? The whole entire police department wanted Tori. How come y'all didn't put that on that timeline? Y'all should have did some more research, man. It's one more piece of paper right here. All right, this is the last one. Right here, y'all. In 2010, where she says she went AWOL. 13, 14, that will make her 15 years old, right? 15, she's been AWOL. Ready? Is that correct? She's 15 on July 2010, right? She's 15, right? All right, cool. What the hell you mean no? 2010, she will be 15. July of 2010, she will be 16. I mean, not July. Yeah, July of 2010, that is right. Okay, 16. She went AWOL again, and she was being trafficked. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm not going off on y'all. Just like this shit is frustrating. If she went AWOL again and she being trafficked when she was 16, she was gone in July 2010. Tell me how the fuck her ass end up here. Leilani Ray Shelley gave you that name. So that tells us December 25th, 2010 on Christmas, you was with Shelley. Shelley was the one that gave you that name. I am under the weather for real. And it looks like that you're sitting with a child. Wait a minute. Look like that you're sitting with a child. Who leg is that? Who leg is this right here? Tell me it was a baby with you, right? Not saying it's your child. Probably is your child. Cause this is when you know when you ran away, you was pregnant, right? Is that a picture of a baby leg? That's a child's leg right there. I just realized that. Tori, when you ran away at 15 and a half from placement, because you were 16, about to be 17 in a few months in this photo. Wait a minute. Let's put this shit together. again, that's your belly, right? Right? That y'all call it poison. That's your belly, right? Right? Y'all seen this picture before. Y'all see that baby bump right there, right? Y'all see that baby bump. Okay? All right. I know how to keep showing this photo. It's a baby leg there. It's a child's leg there. So that means, wait a minute. So December 2010, she ran away. Wait a minute. So that means 16. All right, I'm not going to go that far because that's going to throw off what I'm saying. So again, I'll deal with that tomorrow because I want to make sure I give y'all the correct timeline on that one. All right, do anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to stop at that particular one. And we only 30 minutes into that video with this timeline. And no, I can't show y'all that right now. Tori, for y'all to be on the run, now for the do a little clout chasing. Dustin, again, y'all don't do your homework. For them to be on the run, right? For these people to be looking for you all. SAS said, "This is new. This is new for me." Again, that's why I tell, because we been down this rabbit hole. You know, because it looks like to us it looks like that she. So y'all remember how? Wait a minute, y'all remember her name was Justice, right? She came out on when she first came out on the internet. Somewhere around that time, they called her, Justice. It's right there in the back. It's right there in the background. When she was telling y'all that they had to always be on the move and had to be running and stuff, is right here. Love, justice. Is that Tori right there in the middle? You said no, Nikki. When did okay, yeah, okay. So ain't that's ain't again the illusion, right? She sold to you all that they have been on a run from these elite people, and every time they say, wait a minute, these photos don't show that. Photo is a little distorted, but as you can see, there she go right there in the middle. Right, this is her. That's why we tell y'all that woman, they have been lying to you all. And I don't say that lightly. So again, I really wish Dustin and Beverly would have done their research. Because again, that don't look like, we rerunning. You've been through shit your whole damn life. All right. I'm just saying. Do anybody have any questions? I'm going to stop that right there. Because y'all clearly see that we're debunking the hell out of that timeline. And again, we brought up proof. We showed proof. Anybody got any questions? Was she ever trafficked? If she was with Shelley when it went down. The woman she called her mother, that white woman, she was with her. When she was with her biological mother, no. Again, if you're new, pay attention. You said, GV, when was she stripping? She said she was stripping at the age of 12. So again, she playing y'all right to y'all damn face, man. Let me show y'all this. All right, so this the last one of the show. Okay, this is the last one of the show. All right, they been on the run, right? Right. Sierra Academy of Dance. They are looking for, applicants. June 28, 2024, 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. 11, 13 years old. 4 to 6 p.m. 14 and up. All right. Who set this up? Right? Who set this up? Right here, Romeo and Friends Incorporated, September 12, 2021, 10 a.m. Blah 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 blah. If you got a question, who is that in that photo? 2021. They tell y'all that they've been on the run. Again, another one. Right, September 8th, 2021. They've been on the run, right? Here another one. October 15th, right? Special needs hip hop dance classes with Miss Allie, 12 and up, blah 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 blah. October 15th. Well, this right here was posted on September 24th, 2019. People, are we waking up here? Here another one. They posted this on May 30th, 2024. So y'all can see the date. Do you have dreams to be a professional dancer? Blah blah blah. Sierra Academy, same dance building, right? Blah 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 blah. This right here was on May 30th, 2024. Is that Toria? I mean, is that Toria again? Right here. Romeo and Friends hip hop relaunch and cheer classes. Saturday, September 5th, 2020, 10 a.m. to 12. But they supposed to be on the run during this time. But they've been running from, people are stalking them, harassing them, following them, and all this stuff. And from 2019 to 2024, it shows your ass at these dance facilities doing auditions and all this stuff, teaching people allegedly how to dance. But y'all supposed to be on the run. 2019, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2024. Y'all ain't supposed to be on the run. Y'all, do we need to keep doing this, y'all? You got a question? Come on up. Yeah, public advertisement, but your ass supposed to be on the run. Hey, Shutter Girl, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, because my TV's up. Let me just tell you this. You know how long I've been listening to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you on my side. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can hear me? Okay, let me just tell you this right now. Miss Outlaw, I know you 100%, and I believe in you 100%. We are going to get justice one time, one day in this year. But this bullshit has to stop. This bullshit that they keep reiterating and regurgitating and reposting and shit from the past has to stop. Like, we have to put a stop to this. How do we do this? I'm just asking, like, what the fuck do we need to do to get a stop to her bullshit?
What we're doing now?
Because I literally woke up from a fucking migraine and woke up to the shit again. And I'm like so pissed off again that I'm like, I don't have a migraine, thank God. But
Let me tell you this. Can we control what Tori do or say?
no, we can't.
So why
No, we can't.
why we getting a migraine?
No. I had a migraine. I get migraines. That's
Why you
neither here or there.
why you letting that get to you if you can't control it?
No. I'm just saying I woke up because I had a migraine, which is my own self stuff. And then I woke up to this. When I woke up to check on where my son was, I woke up to check his location, and then I woke up and caught you online. And I'm like, thank God I have something to pass my time. And even though I love the shit out of you, and I adore you, and I believe in you, and I follow you, I was like, oh, this is something. Oh, it's because I already knew I was going to be up a couple hours. So when I caught you, I'm like, oh, thank God. But then when I saw that it was her, I was like, oh, this bitch again.
Yeah. So
Oh, this bitch again.
So they went live today. They was on Truth Be Told today.
Oh.
And they put up a timeline when allegedly this crazy stuff, happened to her. So we debunked this timeline.
Wait a minute. Truth be told, put up another timeline of her history.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh fucking wow.
Don't we've been debunking this shit.
Oh wow.
Don't worry about it. We already debunked it. All right.
Oh, I haven't even watched it, but and I'm not going to. I'm not going to because I rely on your information. I'm not going to because it'll just piss me the fuck off.
I got you. Hold on a second. Shauna, Candy Corn, Candy Cane, how you doing?
GV,
Hey.
I love this show. I love you with the utmost respect. But I know that one of your kids have one of them little nasal sucker things to suck that snot out of your nose.
Now I know what to do. I have sinus issues right now, and it's closing up my nasal passages. Right?
Okay, listen.
It's
I got one of them little things that for my grandbaby that I'm put it up your nose and then I'll suck it out.
No. My glands are swollen right now in there, so you won't get nothing in there. So I know what to do to kind of help it out. I just got to get off this live.
You suffering, my man.
It's all right. It's fine.
Well, listen, you trying to pull through, but I'm over here blowing my nose with you every time you blow it. I am just
Do I need to
And
crash out? I think me crashing out would probably help out.
I just wish you crash out one time. Just
Yeah,
crash out about you.
I do it. But
It'll make me feel better.
it's just like today, like I didn't know. Like, again, I didn't see this part of their life, so these allegations that they put out on this timeline.
Yeah.
Again, not only we debunked it with police reports,
Yeah.
the court system, and also her saying things in videos that happened during this
Yeah.
time when she was with her mama. So again, I made this comment before I started the live. Dustin now should have done their research on this young
Right.
lady.
I agree. And you the best, GV, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in every day when your head hurts, when your nose is stopped up, and I want to take a little sucker and just like suck it
Yeah,
out. You
yeah.
know.
Yes. Again, it's really not like that. Again, just the glands are swollen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So, but I got something that I got something to help that out with. So, but thank
Yeah.
y'all for looking out for your boy.
But I hope you feel better.
Thank you. I really
All right.
appreciate that. I really thank you.
I'm gonna drop down. I just want to let you know that you do a fabulous job, and I didn't really know much about Tori's story till I started watching you, and it didn't take me but 2 seconds to flip the script. I was already over here like, I got you, but I appreciate you, man. You do a wonderful job.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Candy
I
Corn.
appreciate you.
No, I
Please take
appreciate
care of
you.
yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I will.
All righty.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too, sweetheart. Kim, how you doing?
Oh Lord, I didn't even
Yo,
mean to be on
didn't even know
there.
your ass was up here, huh? Just in
I
there.
didn't.
Cook. Don't worry about it. I got you. Well, thank you for coming up anyway. she didn't even know she was up here. Hey, Miss Moonwater, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Just
Okay,
fine.
so I'm new here. So I'm trying to keep up with y'all, right? I'm trying to keep up with y'all. But I guess I want to know. My question is, how did you come to the conclusion that she was lying? Like, what led you? Because I've seen some of her videos. You know what I'm saying? I just seen one of her videos earlier. Like I seen them on live earlier, and you just happened to come across my For You page while I was scrolling. I'm like, oh, it say lies. Let me click on it. So like, I know I'm asking a lot, but like, how did you come to the conclusion that she was lying? And like, what do you think their main goal is for doing this?
Well, I don't know the main goal, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna let you hear it. Um, I'm gonna let her tell you, okay?
Okay.
Because again, we already played this video, but I played this for her just for the shits and giggles. All right, that's her, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, y'all see it, right? Okay. She said, "Well, Great Vibes, how you know she's lying?" Well, let her tell you. Let's see, unmute that. Let me mute that up real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
It
There
back
it is.
in December 2020, and I reposted in my story after this, and I got attacked. How could you say that about Snoop Dogg? I was his arm candy once.
How old were you?
Wasn't just from my personal experience. I was 13.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what happened? You hold on. You know what happened to her when she was 14? Man, you ain't gonna believe this. I'm gonna let her tell you. Man, my God. like, like God damn, right? Like, hold on 1 second. When she was 14, oh my goodness. Oh nope, man. Like she went on some field trips, right? So Hold on, where is it? Where is it? I hear something. I do hear some. Okay, that's Shauna Girl, I think. Hold on. Yep, that was Shauna Girl. Uh, Everybody, hold on. Okay, here it is. Nope.
You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. And one of those children were me. You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington.
What?
We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left out a certain...
Back in December 2020, and I'll repost it in my...
Hold on, wait. Okay, here it is.
Quick, insurance holders, something is wrong with our car. Once again, this is the second time we probably are about to lose our car, or we have to drop it to figure out what's next. So I need the 90s to do some research for me, more than the Getty Los Angeles Museum. Insurance holders, if something happens to the means of transportation that we have to use next, if you guys do not get to hear from us, if something happens to our car, you have permission to release the B-2 Spirit bomber or stealth bomber. If you don't know what that is, 90s, when I was 14, nobody was looking for little Tory. They did many experiments. When I had to go to the Buckingham Palace, when I went to Russia, when I went to Germany, like that in a matter of seconds. If you don't know what that means, there's what I used to call a spaceship. It looks like a spaceship, and there's a bed in there, and there's an IV in there. Ask me how I know. Just ask me. Go ahead and ask me how I know. Look it up. But insurance holders, stand by.
I mean, I could keep going. You asked me what you know.
So whole time while she talking about when she was 13 and 14 doing all this, she was really living at home with her mother?
Yeah.
Hey. That's so sad. I'm so sorry to her mommy.
No,
That is so sad.
Don't be sorry now. Again, you know, stuff happens, right? But I will show you this right here. Yeah, here she go when she said, you know, all this stuff was happening. She was at home with mama.
Oh my God. That's her at 14 and 13.
14.
Oh. And wait, no, because that's so disrespectful. Like, you telling me that your mother real was taking care of you. You look like you living in a nice little house.
Mm-hmm.
You clothed, your hair done. Mm-hmm. Your mother looked like she, you know, on her stuff. And you running around telling people that you was on Russia and in planes and on the arms of Snoop Dogg running around with a Caucasian. Dang, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, like, what? Did they do something to her or something like that for her to, the people that she with, like, for her to start talking like that?
Well, again, that's a long story. You just got to keep coming, hanging out.
Okay, period. Now, I followed you. I'm following you, so I'm definitely going to keep coming back.
Yeah, just keep coming back. If you want to get a little history, go on my YouTube channel. It's the same name as here.
Okay.
Go on the YouTube channel. Check that out. Well, when you go to YouTube, scroll over to live, where it say live.
Okay.
And then go all the way to the bottom. Start there.
Okay. All right. I am. Thank you. Thank you for letting me on and answering my questions too. I appreciate it.
No problem. Appreciate you. All right. Yep. Lies be told. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Meta, Nicole, Nisi, Christine, Candy, Jeannie, Letty, SAS, Mercury, Nara, Angel, Tony, Sophia, Gina, all of you all. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, the taps, sharing out the platform. Because I need to go take care of myself. Everybody on YouTube, man, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with your boy tonight. Well, it's 12 in the morning. Thank y'all. I hope y'all learned something. Rumble, thank y'all so much for being here. So cute. You said Snoop Dogg been with his wife like forever. Why? I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you all for being here. Same thing on Facebook, man. Thank y'all so much for spending time with your boy tonight. Why the hell I still got this fucking iPad up? Y'all are amazing. Again, y'all know I say this every time, but I need to go take care of myself. All right. So make sure you follow the channel. If you see the follow button at the top of your screen, please click that follow button. If you want to catch the replay to this live, Facebook, well, it's going to be uploaded on Facebook, but TikTok, you want to find a replay to this live, please go here to watch the replay. Again, y'all are amazing. Again, thank everybody for watching. Y'all, your boy don't feel good. I will see y'all when I see you. All right? It's your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win.
Vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10. Let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10. Throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10. Like Great Vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great Vibes on 10 for the win. 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 Drop your 10. Drop your 10. Let's tune in. Like a share. Like a share. Check in. Check in. It's Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on Great Vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never less, let's get it in. Great Vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above.